Okay, so we have a Kenwood 440 model here with a burned out S meter. So let's get into it and get this rascal repaired. Okay, so the first thing we did was take off the top cover, 9 screws in all. So we left the speaker in place. As you can see, it's got a simple plug here that stays intact, and just unplug the speaker. Okay, so same deal, 8 screws across the bottom. Take this bottom cover off, and I look for dust and dirt, cobwebs and sort of things like that. Looks good to go. Alright, so next we're going to take off these 2 panel screws here, 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. And so that will allow us to remove this front facial section away from the chassis. Next we remove these 2 little screws here off of the CW switch right here. We'll move that. That allows us to move that out of the way so we can get out the S meter light. So you can see our S meter light bulb hiding back up behind this CW switch right there, with that little green insulator bulb and the red wires going to it. So we'll pull that out, rewire it, splice in a new bulb, and start back the other way, putting it back together. Alright, so we want to snip these wires just as high up on this bulb as we can. They give us plenty of wire to work with when we replace this. Okay, so our new bulb has ground and positive. So the question is, on the radio, both wires are red. So a way to measure that is measure it to ground right there and test each lead for the negative 0 resistance. Okay, so after testing for ground, the shorter wire on the left is the ground wire. So we'll splice them in. Notice our new wires have some heat shrink ready to go, and should be good to go once we finish. Okay, so there's the first wire, hot wire spliced in. You can see our heat shrink around it. Very nice connection. Alright, so there's our 2 panel screws in tight. So time to test the light, see where we're at. And there it is, S meter repaired.